I'm back! Welcome back to SportsTech, everybody. It's a pleasure to be back. I'm sick on Monday, not feeling so good, but I'm happy to be back, happy to see y'all again. I know, a quick note, I know my Facebook fan page likes have grown double this past week, so thank you guys again for subscribing, liking my page. Thank you guys for watching the episodes. I truly appreciate it. Got a lot of topics to get into with this episode when it comes to sports and technology, so let's just dive right on in, shall we? First thing, I'm just going to say this, just get it out of the way, because it's already been beaten to death, and it'll probably continue to get beaten to death. The famous Deflategate is better known as with the New England Patriots. Some of the stuff I've been hearing has just been ridiculous. Completely and utterly ridiculous. Just drop it. Just drop it. I guess sports and news programs are getting bored for content, so they got to talk about this all the time. I don't think it makes an advantage for either team really. So they just need to just drop it and move on. Let's just get to the Super Bowl, get past all the BS, all the media stuff, and let's just see the game. Let's tell them to play. I don't know. I personally get sick of it all the time. Sick of seeing all this kind of stuff because it seems like news outlets just don't have much to talk about, so they just got to make stuff up. I don't know. It's my own little rant on that, so we're just gonna get that out of the way and just move on to the next thing. Next topic from Deflategate, we're still talking little NFL here. Tom Benson, the owner of the New Orleans Saints and also the NBA's New Orleans Pelicans, rewrote his will this week to leave the ownership of both teams to his current wife, Gail, whenever he passes away. And his kids aren't happy about that. They have filed a lawsuit contesting the whole thing in court, saying that she is manipulating him to leave both teams' the ownership of both teams to her when it was supposed to go to the kids originally. Sounds like a classic case of older guy dying and trying to figure out who's going to be leaving stuff in his will to his kids. Although this is a little bit different because he's a multi-billion dollar owner. But this is definitely going to be one that'll be playing out in the courts for a while, and it'll be interesting to see what happens with this. Next topic, actually going to talk a little soccer here, which I didn't think was ever going to happen on this show, but here we go. Hope Solo, goaltender for USA Women's Soccer, has been suspended 30 days because of her husband's DUI arrest. The reason she got suspended for 30 days was because her husband was driving a USA team van with players inside, and apparently he was drunk in doing that. Why he was driving the van is kind of beyond me. I don't know why they want him to drive the van. I figured it'd be somebody else doing that kind of thing, and they suspended her because of it, because it is a liability, which I can kind of understand, and I kind of feel bad for Hope because she's kind of been in the headlines within the past year with, I guess, her and her husband have been going through stuff, and she's been in headlines in the past for other stuff. So hopefully she can get past this and move on with her, with her life and her career, and something else we got to just wait to see. Last point for the sports section of this show. Jeff Gordon, well-known NASCAR driver, announced within the past couple of days that he will be retiring after the 2015 season. My opinion, I don't follow NASCAR that much, but I know he is one of the mainstay figures of the sport now. He's been in, for I believe over nearly 2 decades. So, to hear him say that he's going to be retiring after this current season, I know there'll be a lot of tributes and everything for races, and I know ESPN and a lot of other outlets will be talking about this a whole lot as the season goes on. And I'm looking at my paper here to make sure I get the date right here. Sprint Cup season starts February 14th at Daytona Speedway with the Sprint Unlimited event, and then about a week or so later, on February 22nd, is the Coup de Grace, the big race that always starts off the year, which is the Daytona 500. So definitely worth looking into, checking that out, and I'm sure it'll be a big story the rest of the year with Jeff Gordon as he races through his final season on the NASCAR circuit. That's it for the sports section of the show. Now let's move on over to the tech side of the show. Now for the tech side of the show this week, I just got a couple things I know I want to hit on. Mobile World Congress, which is going on March 2nd through the 5th in Barcelona, Spain, got the potential to see a couple of new phones come out, which is the two main ones, the Samsung Galaxy S6 along with the HTC One M9. Both are going to be really big flagship phones that I believe in 2015. A good chance for Samsung to really show what they got, and so can HTC. I know I've seen both their phones up in person from last year. I'm a fan of both the phones. I like the all-metal design for the HTC One M8. I thought was a great design. I think it's a great phone. The Samsung's Galaxy line has been kind of slacking as the past couple of years as far as sales go. So I think it'll be really interesting to see what happens with those two phones in particular. Last little tech piece I want to talk about on this episode is mentioning of a particular YouTuber that I follow when it comes to the tech world. And the name of his channel is called Your Average Consumer. He designs and edits and shoots videos dealing with technology with the average consumer in mind. His name is Judner, and he's been doing YouTube for quite a long time. I personally enjoy his videos because, like the name of his channel puts it best, he's with your average consumer. Everything that he talks about, everything that he tries to do when it comes to reviewing technology and reviewing products, he does it with the mindset of your average consumer. Because I know a lot of people don't really know, like, when it comes to certain tech things, about where to go and as far as what to look at. And I really do think like he can give you a great ideas of what to look for, whether it be sound quality when it comes to pictures, like on cell phones, earbuds, speakers, computers, you name it. He's pretty much covered it, and he gives great detailed points about it. And I'm personally a big fan of his channel. I just started watching him within the past 6 months, and I always enjoy the content that he comes out with. So definitely go check him out. I'll put a link in the description to his channel, and that way you can go check him out and maybe find some new tech just by watching his channel. Well, that's the end of this show. I thank you guys so much again for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, which I believe is up in that corner or down there. Don't forget to head over to my Facebook page. Give a like to that one as well. If you did enjoy this episode, give it a thumbs up and be that cool person. And let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section of what you guys would like to see me talk about. If there's something specific, whether it be pro, college, anything tech related that you want to talk about, and we'll see about talking about it. I am going to be working on doing some collaborations in the near future, so be on the lookout for that, and I'll be doing posts about that regularly on my Facebook page for you guys to come check out. Again, thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, later.